K. And we are at Philadelphia Park on a Monday, and this is a $7,500 claimer, non-winners of 2 lifetime, which if you've watched previous videos you know that we look for certain types of races that offer overlay potential, maiden races, maiden claiming, claiming races with a condition like non-winners of 2, 3, or 4 lifetime. All these types of things. We like to see wet tracks. We like to see turf sprints. Anything that's hard to handicap gives you the opportunity for overlay winner. And in a race like this, all these horses have just a maiden win. It's one of the most difficult types of races. Basically, the public will lock in on one horse, overbet it, that will become an underlay, and usually there'll be one other horse that will be an overlay. Now, near post time, basically, well, like the title of this video, this is as simple as it gets, yet it's so effective. Basically, in every race that we look at, we're looking at the top 4 horses, which is Group A, 3, 2, 8, and 7 here. And we want to look at the odds near post time and see if which horse offers the value. Now, near post time, the 3 was 3 to 1. The 2 was the heavy favorite at 7 to 5. Those are the 2 likely logical horses in here. And the 7 was 6 to 1. But the third pick, number 8, which won, 20 to 1 on the morning line. Morning line odds maker said no way. We rate him out at 4.5 to 1. Excuse me, she. We rate her out at 4.5 to 1, which is 9 to 2, and we rate her as the third pick. She's going off at 9 to 1, which is double her true odds. So 9 to 1 here, 7 to 5 here, 3 to 1 here. No other value except our value odds horse. Now, you can find horses in the top 4 that offer you value, overlay value, that are not value odds horses. I've said this, but it bears repeating. We don't want you to look and bet only value odds horses. You'll have a race in which there is no value odds horse. Okay? And one of those top 4 could be your overlay horse. Okay? Also, the 3 horses in Group B. Sometimes you have nothing in Group A that offers overlay possibilities. So you skip down to Group B, and let's say, you know, this USSC Lion. She might offer overlay possibilities as the 5th pick, or what we used to call top of the Bs, the top horse in Group B. So, you know, that's what you want to do, is first look at Group A, find the key horse to overlay. That's going to make your you're going to be your overlay play. If nothing in Group A, like I said, value odds horse or no value odds horse. If nothing, check out Group B. Okay, it's a systematic process, a process of elimination. Okay, so at 9 to 1, there's just nothing else to think about. The odds are the most important thing. The icons and everything else that come along with it are nothing more than telling you a story. Okay, now looking at this race tells me the 3 and the 2 are the most logical contenders. The 8 is the best overlay. And the 10 has a hot jockey, and that's a hot jockey switch. This HJS is a switch to a hot jockey. Okay, so I'm seeing here 9 to 1. This is going to be our key horse, and the 10 is going to be in our play no matter what, because we always play the top horse in Group B in the trifecta, 2nd and 3rd, and I'll show you that right now. So your bets are going to be $10 to win on the 8. We always want to bet to win first and foremost. If you don't have a big bankroll, then you might just bet only to win. $10 or a certain percentage of your bankroll. Some of you may only bet $2 to win. It just depends on how much your bankroll is. Okay, and if you have the bankroll for exotics, I suggest a bankroll for each one. Exacta, we always wheel the exacta, so that would be an 8-all exacta. The next bet we're going to place here is a trifecta. We're going to key our overlay on top, which would be the 8, which one? And in the second spot of the trifecta, we're going to put 3, 2, 7, 10. The rest of Group A and the top horse in Group B. And then in the third spot of the trifecta, 3, 2, 7, 10, 4, 5. And throw in what's left. For the bottom leg, a trifecta, a 10-cent superfecta. Okay? And that is how it's done. This particular race could not have been any easier. There was just an obvious overlay. It happened to be the value odds horse. We keyed it with our strategy that we always use, the same strategy. And here's what happened. Which one did win by a neck in a thrilling finish over that 10 horse with the hot jockey who finished second at 15-1. We got our 1940 Win Mutual, a nice $259. We had an 8-all exacta. It just so happens we got a nice price underneath, and we do get those. We do hit exactas that pay between $1,500 and $2,000. Okay, so $259 we're getting back on the exacta. The tri paid over $2,000, but we had it for $1. Let me go to all the payoffs. Here's all your payoffs. Your $10 win bet returns $97. Your exacta was $259. Our trifecta strategy netted us a $1 payoff of $1,162.90, and the 10-cent superfecta, 10 cents returns $629, and I call that extra gravy. I love 10-cent superfectas. You can get an extra $300, $400, $500, $600 if your play hits, and that's extra money. It's all gravy. Well, this has been a simple but deadly and effective way. And this game does not have to be as complicated as a lot of people think it has to be. Sometimes the simpler you get, as you simplify things, you become more consistent. And you always know what to look for. And it becomes easier to be a horse player, and it becomes a lot more fun because you're hitting some big ones, and you don't need to hit that many $2,000, $3,000, and $4,000 winners. You don't need to hit one of those every single day to end up in the black, which is profit, long-term profit at the end of each season. Well, I want to thank you very much for viewing, and as always, wish you best of luck with all your wagers.